Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to color flowers in different color schemes. And for those of you that have been following me, I'm doing this video actually from my bed because my back is out, and so all I can do right now is color. I put up a couple of short videos, but I just took still pictures. This time I'm going to try to actually color it. Let's just begin this. I don't know how it's going to come out, but at least if I film a little bit, I'll do a little bit with stills and a little bit with filming. See, these are my legs over here underneath the blanket, just so you know. Okay, yeah, I know it's kind of a weird one, but you know what? The knowledge and that I'm going to show you is still the same, right? So the first thing we're going to do is this is lilac, okay? The lilac color, 956, just lilac. And what we're going to do is we're going to just base it in loosely with the lilac, the flower, just loosely. Now, if you notice the way I do it, the way I color, I just color like a little like a flicking method. And I just sort of put the color in by just bringing it up and just like a wisp of a color. And the reason I do that is because I like my flowers to have the little lines in them, you know, that flowers sometimes have, with like the little veiny kind of things. It just gives a more natural appearance to the flower instead of if you just colored it, because it leaves kind of white lines in there too, and little highlights. And so just fill it in like this with a little bit of these whiskey little flicking motions, okay? And then another thing you could do too is you can make it darker like this on some parts, like see right in here. And we can go back after we do the petals and you add little darkers and lighter versions as we move along with the colors. But for now, just add some couple little dark areas like this, okay? Add some light areas, see? Just so you've got a little bit of a variety of some color. See, I'm just flicking the color in. But it does look nice if you add a nice little variety of the light and dark, right? See, just flick it in and blend it, play around. And then, like I say, we'll go back and we can lighten and darken as desired. But for now, you got the idea. So go through your little petal here. And I'm going to do the same thing, and then I'll just take a picture when I'm done, I guess. And then we'll add some more of the really cool colors to it, okay? All right, let's see how this video comes out. I hope you like it. Like it if you do. Click the little like button so that I know I could keep making them like this. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay. So now, as you can see, I layered in all the lilac, and you can see how I just left little areas lighter and little areas darker, and yeah, hopefully you just did the same thing. It gives it a nice, real, light, airy kind of a look, okay? So now, this is indigo blue, okay, indigo blue, and what we're going to do here is you're just going to put in, using that same little wispy technique, a little bit of blue down in here in various areas, kind of like the same as we did there, only we want it darker at the base because that's where the flower kind of grows, you know, it's from the base. And so we're just going to add and go the direction of the flower. Like I'm sort of twisting my pencil coming up in the direction that the leaf is bending, or the petal is bending, and I'm just adding some color in different areas here, just like this. All right, you maybe just put some over here, blended it down in here, maybe put some over here, a little bit over here, see? And you just lightly, and just do it like, just feel the flower, you know, like feel where it would look nice if you have a little bit of the blue in there. And just maybe make it a little darker, maybe down in here. And then you could go back and you could put the lilac again over that. And you just play around with it until you like the the look and the feel of the color of your petal. And you do the same thing just like this on all the petals. With that nice light blue. See how pretty, how it just gives it a really nice little wispy, light kind of a look to it, right? So, you know, just messing around like that. Okay, and then we're going to add more colors, but for now, just put that in just like that, and do that all the way around the petals, and just try to, you know, you want to vary them. You don't want to keep like all the darks, you know, to one side. Just put some in the middle, some on the tips. You know, just vary the way that you put the blue. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it like this, and then I will come back and you work on yours, and I'll show you mine. And then I wish you could show me yours with the that was a live thing, but hopefully you could post your pictures on my Extreme Coloring Facebook page. I'm going to start getting that going too, because that's really fun. And I can actually, I want to start doing Facebook Live. So as soon as I get enough followers on the Facebook page, I'll color live on that. That would be really fun. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do this and then be back. So here you could see I put the blue in different areas. And then after this is done, I'm just going to add, this is lilac, a little pretty lilac. And now we're going to add some lilac in here just to give it a real vibrant, nice color. Nice little pinky color. And just go and wisp it into the areas of your flower, see? And just put it in like that. Oh God, and leave some light spots, you know, where it was lighter. And just kind of make some areas a little darker, some areas a little lighter. Just the same way we did the other flower. But the lilac makes it just gives it a nice, kind of like a translucent sort of. Just gives it a nice little glow, right? With it. I like this little combination of colors. You could do it with an ultramarine blue or any kind of the blue and the purples, because those blue and purples go good together. But these ones are pretty. So just keep lightly put them in the layers, just lightly. You don't have to push hard. And if you want it darker, just keep your same pressure that you're doing, but just keep it longer in one spot, like just to layer it, light it, you know, because you don't want to push too hard. You'd rather just do it light and go over the areas, and just do that all the way around until you're happy with your flower. And then we're gonna go back, and you can darken it in areas. And by the way, here I have this little coloring worksheet right here. You see there's 3 of them on this little paper. I'll have it for download if you wanted to practice on these, so you don't have to practice in your books. You could just practice you know, your flowers on here first. And then what we're going to do is over here on the side, we can make little swatches over here like I do. You know how I make my color swatches, and we'll write down what pencils we use. So we'll do that. Actually, we should do that as you go along. You know, you want to write down the very first thing that you do, you know. So we did the Parma Violet, you want to put that down there. Then we'll do the lilac, and then, you know, put them down in the order. Because like if you're down here and you're experimenting with your own colors, you want to make sure you put your color swatches over here. So I'll do that, and then I will finish doing the lilac throughout this flower and be right back. Okay, and you do it too. See you in a minute. Okay, so one more thing here. I went ahead and I added the little color swatches on here, and then I wanted to put in a little shading, and the one I'm using for that is this 90% warm gray. And that I just put, you can see I put it in here, and you just put it in little areas where you think you want just a little bit more of a, you know, like a little drama effect or a little bit of shading. It adds the color. This warm gray goes really good with the makes a nice shading color. So I wanted to show you this nice shading color. And you can just shade it on the sides, wherever you kind of want to put a little bit of oomph. So maybe over here. But like a lot of times in your coloring books, you might have a flower that has a bunch of petals on it and you want to shade underneath the petals. Or like if this flower was underneath another flower, you could shade the part that's underneath it, you know, with this color. So I kind of wanted to show you this little shading color. And that's it. You just kind of just play around with it. See, like how this little piece down here is underneath a little bit. It just creates a little bit of a nice shade right there. And we just go in like so. All right. And then I'll do the middle of this flower too, I guess. I guess I'll do it on this video. A lot of times people forget about the middle of the flower in this area here. So I'll do that next. So just keep doing that until you have a nice little drama effect on your flower. But see, it's how pretty that looks. That's beautiful. That would look really good in your books. So, okay, I'm gonna go and finish this part, and then I'll come back and we'll do the middle, and then we'll do another flower in another video though. So stay tuned.